Today I trained with Damien Pezzuti. He's the all-time world record squatter at 181. He's hit 661 squat with no wraps in competition, and he's hit 690 in the gym.
I started lifting weights in 1999. Probably about 2005, I did my first powerlifting meet. I squatted 500 pounds and I was high barring it there. So 500 pounds at 18 years old. I think I was always just kind of naturally good at squatting.
I really like training with Damien because since his squat is so tremendously higher than mine, it makes me go, damn, could be a little bitch.
I worked up to a 1 rep max in pod squat. I hit 615 on the Texas squat bar.
So the first thing that I was really surprised with was he would start with the super slow descent, and then he would pause for like a good 2 or 3 seconds at the bottom, and then he had 325 on and he would explode up, and I was like, oh shit. That's pretty impressive, but I was like, but I've seen some people do that before. And then he would do it the same with the 415, and then with 505, and I was like, oh shit, that's really, really fast. So his ability to control the bar, find the groove, explode out of the hole is the best that I've ever seen. I'm on a modified Bulgarian method. The true Bulgarian method, you want to be squatting like 5-6 days a week, sometimes 7 days a week, sometimes twice a day. But my schedule's really busy, so I can only do it 3 times.
In my opinion, most people will never have to squat more than 3 or 4 times a week. It's just, I've built up to that kind of frequency where anything less for me, I'll see a reduction in gains in strength, But for most people, like I said, 3 to 4 times a week would suffice.
The biggest key to running the Bulgarian method is not trying to grind all the time, because then the CNS fridation will accumulate and then you'll just end up being like toasted bacon. So every time I was hitting a heavy single and I was getting close to like a RPE 8.5 or RPE 9, I would always ask him, I'm like, hey, should I cut it here, or should I go up one more? Because he has a way better gauge of where I should stop than I do.
Since I've started uploading to YouTube and now moving over to Instagram, I've gotten just tons of questions about how I train and what I do. As much as I can, I try to always answer people's questions or anything like that. I've written two completely free articles, basic training programs and templates. So I've given out a lot of free information. I've never charged for anything. So I try to help people in any way that I can. There's no magic secret, so I don't feel like there's anything I need to have people pay to receive. So
I love training with people that are way more knowledgeable, because powerlifting is all about learning and then practicing, learning and practicing. You can only learn so much offline or from text. When someone is there to actually coach you and talk you through things, and someone there that you can bounce ideas off of and actually discuss with them, you get a way better understanding of what's going on. And sometimes you just need some affirmation, like maybe I have like for example, today I had a really shitty deadlift day, and I was like, fuck man, my deadlifts are sucking ass today. And I talked to Damien, and I'm like, is there something that I should change or anything? And he goes, no, your form looks good. So I think in any other circumstance, if I had a shitty deadlift day, I would immediately start adjusting my form and doing a bunch of weird shit, making my legs really wide, narrow, or start doing some bunch of crazy stuff that would eventually hurt me, because maybe I was just having a bad day. But now that I've adjusted my form in such an obscure way, the next 3 months I'm doing some dumb shit. Like for example, the reason why I even stopped sumoing is because I've been spreading my legs way too far out, because I was trying to copy Dan Green. And then one day I was just messing around and I brought it back in and the weight was flying up again. I was like, oh shit, like I experimented for the worst. So it's good to have someone there that's way more knowledgeable than you, tell you, hey, your form looks good, don't mess around with that. Maybe you're just having a bad day.
Oh man, the bench is such a struggle for me.
Did it, world record, Lou.
I'm dropping down to a plate. It's just something that is not natural for me. I mean, they call me long stomach because I have no chest. Like, it's just like a little nipple or two big nipples, and that's just a really long stomach, you know.